Hello, everybody.
Hi.
This is the raw and real Brie and Bjorn Show. And as the name suggests, this is not about putting on a show for you, but this is real life. We have no intention of proving anything, of pretending anything, of having us come across as the super couple or anything. We're very aware that we're just like you. And the reason why we want to do like a real and raw show is that we see a lot of pretending out there, a lot of sugarcoating, a lot of polishing, and it loses its raw character. So we're not authorities telling you how to do or what to do. We're not specialists with way too many diplomas taking up valuable wall space. We're just regular human beings that are just like you. And what might set us apart a little bit, we are living outside the box, and we want to share about the experience of not going mainstream, of not trying to do what everybody else does, no? Regardless who tells us what to do, we much rather want to be guided from our inner world, no? From the stillness that lives in us. And we want to play, we want to share from a place of, we want to play too, by the way, yeah. We do play, we love playing. And we want to share from a place of vulnerability and authenticity, you know? So there's no hiding, no like guru tells you how it is, and then if you take a closer look, this guru doesn't at all live his teachings, no? Like we are so committed to showing up here as who we are, with everything that comes with it, because we want to have all of it showcased as an invitation, inspiration for you, if it resonates with you, to step into your full potential of embracing yourself and bringing your beautiful gifts even more into this world. And we're not here because we're on a mission or anything. No, we don't have, like I said before, we don't have anything to prove. We don't have to convince anybody. We don't want to manipulate you into anything. The reason why we're sitting here is simply because life put us here. So this is enough from my perspective. We'll talk about, and maybe you go more into this, and about our past experiences. And this show is all set up in a way that we will sometimes reflect on how we got here. It's been a long journey, 20 plus years. And some will be like our outlooks on the future, and some will, and probably most of our show episodes will be about what's happening right now, the most important time. So I'll give it over to you, Brie Lemos. You can put it right onto your skin. I think that's a good place. Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything right now.
Good. You can use that right away.
I can use that right away. I don't have anything right now. I like listening to Bjorn talk. He covers most of the bases.
This is a very beautiful example how something comes from nothing, you know. So it's like, if you don't have anything to say, why say something, no? This is a perfect example for what we are here to do, no? We don't try to fill space, no? More stimulation, no?
Full speed. Tack, 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 tack. No, we go the slow road. Yeah, I think that's something that we've been talking about is what we want to do from the now is share what's present at the pace that it feels good to share at. So probably our videos, what are we calling these? Our episodes?
Why not? Huh?
Will not be edited and polished or have headlines and lots of wild musical background and and then into the soothing sounds. I mean, I think we're just really, we want to show up here raw and unpolished, as he said. So that is something that not a lot of people are used to. The attention span is pretty short these days. People want to go flip, 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 on to the next thing, on to the next thing. And I guess this is a part of the journey, has been a part of the journey for us, learning to slow down, learning to listen, learning to let there be really awkward silences. And through that, we actually find more of what is wanting to rise up and come through. So it may be a big practice for people who choose to watch this to actually be patient enough to sit and listen and wait through the awkward silences and eventually come to some kind of wisdom or experience or story that resonates, that brings you back in and helps you share our journey with us. I think that's it. We want to share our journey, ours together, yours and mine, I think, also individually, to just, let people know, we are human. We are just like people doing what people do, right? Being in relationship, being in family, being in the bumps and the flows of life. And I think this is an invitation for us and for all of us to show up with whatever is, with the excitement and the joy, but also the challenges and how we move through, into and through these things. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot more.
Yeah, I'm just feeling into, and this is part also what we do, because we don't tell you like you should feel into where you at, but we're actually doing it ourselves. That takes more time. Telling you that will always keep it on the intellectual level, which hardly ever changes anything fundamentally in your life. So what we learned on our journey is that if we actually model what we want you to understand, that makes it a lot easier. It's an invitation for you to see how it can be done differently. This is an alternative to the mainstream of how things are usually done, how you're told to be doing things.
So rather than passing on the information, this is what you should do, you're actually receiving the transmission of what is available in each moment, in that silence, how to feel in and discover what is revealing itself at this moment. I could tell you to do this and you might be like, I don't know how, what does that mean? But you get the transmission as I sit here staring blankly at the camera for a moment while I'm actually going inward and feeling, what's here for me? What do I want to bring? What am I feeling? What's the thing that's here to share?
And that actually is authenticity, and that is what means to be vulnerable. Vulnerable is not blindly covering up space and talking just to move some air and fill awkward silences, but authenticity would be to check in with yourself every once in a while. Is it still in alignment? Is it still what I want to say? And if it isn't, then I want to be transparent with it. I'm like, I'm just realizing I'm talking, but it isn't really in alignment anymore. So you guys, and I took you there. I didn't tell you like this is what a person should be doing, but I'm actually allowing myself to be that vulnerable in this space. And this is what I don't see much of on YouTube. So if that doesn't resonate with you, this is not for you. But if you want to experience something very differently from the mainstream YouTube channel, including all the spiritual channels, no? This is it. This is an alternative. And if you like it, check it out. And if it resonates with you, please subscribe and make this big, because we're also like building a huge tribe of people that want to change the world from within, no? Through transparency, through vulnerability, through showing up as who they are, not as who they should be, how their parents want them to see, how government wants them to see, how spiritual leaders want them to be, you know? But as you, this invitation to become you.
Which is exactly the antidote to what we're seeing in the world right now. It's all about coming back in and finding out who we are and bringing it, because this is what we're here to do. This is what we are here to experience, to really be uniquely ourselves. And I think the pain and suffering that's happening is so based in how we've learned not to show up in our truth, in our passion, in our fear, in our anger, in our love, in all of these things. We've learned how to box ourselves in, and this creates aggression and violence and disconnection and illness. And it's the antidote, the remedy. So I'm super happy to invite you along and to finally be doing this.
So life puts us here. I will put out another one where we talk a little bit about who we are, what our background is, what we will be talking about. But this is, energetically speaking, this is what we're talking about. No? And this is what we are embodying, in our day-to-day life, and we want to share that with you. So thank you for listening. Please check out our other videos. And if it resonates with you, please subscribe, support this, share it, have this go viral, no? I think this is really what the world could use right now, no? All right, much love.
Ciao for now.